So hi all. Been working away at the moment for 3 weeks, nearly 4 weeks. So I thought I'd take the camper, try it out. Had some difficult issues in the beginning due to the hot weather. Even now we're looking at 30 degrees inside the van. Last couple of weeks with the heat and everything, it's been absolutely extortionate. It blew up the inverter because the fan melted and then couldn't spin, so that blew that up. Water heater packed up, so had a new one of them as well. Been sleeping in this for a minute. We've had to extend it because it wasn't long enough, so done that. This was only a temporary situation to get stuff to Bulgaria, but I've had to extend it. So, you know, this was never meant to be an actual full-on camper. The bath does work really well, I must admit. I'm getting my head around it, and this fridge I've got is absolutely amazing. I need to find somewhere to put that, which would be great. Obviously I've got a mini Starlink, which is a lifesaver. So got the new water heater down here, which is 12-volt one. Leave it on 2 hours before you want to use it. That seems to work no problem. So literally, you know, nearly a month living in the van, working away, iron out all the problems. A bit of a hassle, trust me. Put some little shelvings up, so we got storage, and obviously me being sleeping and then going off to work, keep packing things away all the time was an absolute nightmare. So it's getting there. Just thought I'd give you a few heads up. Got a couple of fans, which is needed at the moment. Obviously keep charging everything up. It is taking its toll. I'm not sure if I could live in a camper full time. Obviously you've got the Portaloo situation. Not really a fan of that, but got no choice. And obviously because I've sealed off the back and the front, so there's no air circulation, so I've brought a fan to take the heat out. I just need to get round to fitting that at some point. Literally just a video just to say how it's going. Obviously I'll eye all these problems out and then ready for the trip in November to take all the stuff to Bulgaria. Going over in August with the family, and obviously we're flying, so that'll be fine, even though the prices is absolutely extortionate. Bearing in mind we're going to Bulgaria, not Miami. Prices in August is through the roof. One airline, one airport, no competition. You're completely stuck. Even though Luton I do like, which is fine. There's nothing at all from Gatwick at all this year. And obviously we're down in Devon, so it's a bit of a trek. I think that needs to be addressed. Look, there's no other airport or no other airline to get where we want to be in Varna. I've looked at Burgas, routes like that. I've looked into going to Romania, which is a little bit cheaper, but you can't get a hire car from Romania to Bulgaria without a few complications. So decided not to do that. Click the button, pay the money, and we'll deal with it. Obviously when we live there it will be a totally different situation. So this last couple of weeks has been definitely a test. I tell my missus a few things, literally what's happened. Try and keep some of it minimal, so I don't scare her off from going in the camper. You know what women are like sometimes. Some women don't like camping at all, and I'll just brush it off and say, yeah, it's fine, it's no problem. But no, it is a learning curve. Trial and error. I'd rather iron all these problems out now before I do that whole journey across there. Just probably didn't need it this last couple of weeks, to be fair. When you're trying to work and then you need to go back and have a shower, do your tea, and then you're limited on power because it's completely off grid. It's quite hard work, but I'm getting the hang of it. I do go on weekends and love my bath and see the bed, which is absolutely brilliant. But take my hat off to anyone that lives in a camper full time. It's a lot to do in the morning, a lot to do in the evening. Pack things away, do your tea. So it is not straightforward. You just have to work a little system and get used to it, and I guess it's okay. I mean, lucky enough it's only me on my own at the moment. I did suggest to the missus that we could live in the camper for 2 years and save some money up. Don't think that's going to happen. She's not going to like that at all. But no, so we're trying it out. It's getting there. And hopefully this van will be in Bulgaria by November. And then it's over there and it's done. At the moment it's served its purpose for me, for working away, rather than trekking back home each day for over an hour and then back. I just thought I might as well use the camper and give it a try. It is a big boy, so it's quite juicy, and I'm testing out if I'm actually saving any money on fuel or not. I think it's doing 22 miles to the gallon, which is not great. It's got a limiter on it, which needs to be removed, and so I can just have just a little bit more oomph, and so get that chipped, and then hopefully fuel economy will be a bit better. That's done by the ECU, so I need to get that programmed off. That should be great. That'll be fantastic for when you're doing 2,000-3,000 miles in it. Hopefully that would reduce the cost of fuel, but hopefully I can get that done by November. And you know, this van is 23 years old. Probably should have brought a newer van, but it wasn't intentional to be a camper. It was just like, buy a van, chuck a load of stuff in the back, take it to Bulgaria. And then I got a bit carried away. And now it's quite smart, but it seems to be alright. You know, an old Ford. Used to be a 17-seater minibus, but I'm quite happy with it. You know, all the welding's been done, MOT's on it, so happy days. So I'll see you soon, and probably the next video will be in August when we're in Bulgaria, and you'll see the grass has been cut because it was 10 foot tall. Take care everyone, see you soon.